Starting, all attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello. Can you hear me now? I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Let's go back to the templates. And again, sorry for that. If you have any questions, just go ahead and type them in and I'll try to answer them as soon as I see them. Okay, let's recapitulate everything I said right now. First of all, I wanted to notify you will receive or have received a notification from Google that there will be some things that will start working on some apps that you have linked to your Google account, and in the list probably REIFax will be one of the ones listed there. Do not worry about that. Our programmers are aware of that. That is some changes that Google is actually doing in its security platform. And we are aware of the changes, and we have contacted Google. And for now, there is nothing that affects REIFax, the functioning of the REIFax account. And if at some point there is something that will be affected, don't worry, our programmers are working on it. And thank you for notifying me I wasn't being heard. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about templates. Let's go back to my control panel. Okay, remember that when you're in the control panel, the icons on the left side of your screen, these icons are places to go, and the icons on the top will always be actions to take. So if you want to go someplace, whether it's your search panel or your follow-up, tasks, emails, mailing, contacts, settings, or in this case templates, places to go, I go to templates. Once I'm in templates or any other place, I'll have, again, the first on the left side, on the top, I'll have tabs, again, of places to go. And on the right, actions to take. In this case, I'm in templates. And in templates, I have 5 kinds of templates. Email templates, text messages, faxes, letters, and task templates. Today I'm going to focus on email, text messages, faxes, and letters. They all work pretty much the same, and that's what I'm going to focus on. Task templates, that's another type of templates. That's when you create templates on how you work, whether you send contracts out, email, follow-up email, if you want to schedule a phone call, if you want to put reminders for yourself. So that's a template of tasks that the system will either do by itself or remind you that you have to do it. There are other webinars on how to create task template or combo task. I believe last week was about that. So if you need some information on that, just go to our YouTube channel, REIFax, and look for the webinars. And by the title, you can see what the webinar was about, and you can learn a lot more about any particular thing that you're interested in. But like I said, today I'm going to focus on email templates, text messages, faxes, and letters. The email template is the 2 email templates. First of all, and the principal one will be the email that will go out with your contracts. That is the cover email that will go out when you send out a contract, when you send an offer out. The email that goes with it is the template I'm going to create right now. By default, the system has a very simple one. I believe it says here's the most amazing offer you'll receive, and I'm interested in your property on X address, please contact me, something like that. But you can create your own templates. You can create one for follow-up, you can create one for counteroffer, you can create one for sending only additional documents and not the contract. I have a question here that it says that you give me a second, let me read it. My speakers are on, but I'm being muted. Yes, by default, the webinars will mute you. So that's why I say that if you have any questions, please go ahead and type them into the chat section and I'll try to answer them. Sorry for that, but that's how the webinar was created. I have no option to unmute you guys from here. So that's how it works. Just type them in and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so let's create a new template. First of all, I click here on Add Template, and it opens this window. Like you see, this works like any, like Word, like any text generator. I put in the template name, that is so I know what this template is about. First offer, counter offer, homeowners, offer contract, REO contract, whatever. Depends on what type of properties you work, how you want to work, and how you want to create your template. So the name of the template is something that you have to think about, and just so you know what the template is about, because when you are sending the contracts, this is the name you'll see. So to select the correct template, you have to give it a name so you know what it is about. In this case, I'm just going to put webinar test. Subject. Here in subject, I can start using the help of the system to populate information and have my emails be personalized according to each property that I'm working with. The variables are in this, well, this is not a drop down, this would be a drop left, and this window that opens when I click on the little arrow. These are the available variables. Any of these variables will populate, will fill out with the information that each of the properties that you're working with has in its database. So if you, in this case, and that would be the usual thing you use is you would put in the subject, you would put offer on property and look for property's address. Property address. I didn't put the space, so I'm going to put on the space. This you see here is my variable. So when I send this template, the subject line will say offer on property, and this will be filled out with the address of the property you're sending the email for. That's what these variables do. Fill out the information and according to the data available for the property. So I have my subject line, I have the name of my template so I know what it is about, and now I can start working on the body of my email. I can put hello. Remember that the available information for listed properties will be the agent's email address. The contract that you send will go out to the agent, so your email will be directed to the agent. So I put here hello and look for agent's nickname. Agent nickname. What this does is puts there the first name of the agent. Let's say hello John, hello Mary, hello Tom. That's what this will do. And I start typing. Interested in your property located at, again I can fill this with variables, property address, property county, and property zip code. Click it twice. Let's click one off. There. Please find attached my Our system does not have an autocorrect, but you can install one in your browser. I have Grammarly installed in my browser. So even if REIFax per se does not have an autocorrect, if you install in your browser any autocorrect, it will do its job. So it's recommendable to do that. In my case, like I said, I use Grammarly. Please find attached my offer. You can contact me. Thanks. And here I can either type in my information or again I can use variables. Contact name, contact phone, contact email. Okay, apart from that, I can insert images, links. Let me show you how to insert an image. If you want to insert a logo of your company, for example, the system will open this window, but you need to convert your image in a usable link. How do you do that? You have to use an image converter. There are several online. In my case, I use this one. Let me show you. I use post image. Let me show you how it works so you'll know what actually you need to be able to insert an image in your template. So like I said, I use post image, but just as this one works, there are a lot of other apps that you can either download or use directly from the web to do this job. So seeing how it works, you'll know how to do it. Sorry, my application is in Spanish. I tried to change it to English, but I couldn't find it, so sorry for that. What it says here is upload your image. The first option here is not to change the size of the image or to change it. Here I have an expiration. I want it with no expiration, and I want it to retire after 1 day, 7 days, or 31 days. In this case, since it's a template that I'm going to use for a very long time, I'll select no expiration. And here I just select the image from the files in my computer. I select it. It's complete. And the one I'm going to select is the one that says direct link. This one. I copy it and then go back to REIFax. That is what I paste here. Then I put the name. Logo. And click on OK. So there is my logo inserted. I can also insert a link. Let's say I want to, I could create not in this case because this is for an offer, but if I want to send a report, car report or BPO report I created in REIFax for any property, I can get the link for that report and insert it here with the insert link. I insert here the URL of the report or any link that I want to send and share with this person. I type here what name I want to give to that link, the text that I want displayed. Let's say report on property 2013, and the title. That's for me to know what it is about, and target. It can open in the same window or open up a new window next to it. I'm clicking OK. I'm not going to do that right now. So this is how I create a template. After I type in whatever I want to type in my template, I select if I want this template to be my default template, yes or no. If what I mainly do is send out my offer contracts, I can set this one. If this is the one I'm going to use with my offer contract, I can set this one as default. That way, when I'm sending contracts, this is the one that will appear by default without me doing anything else. Let's leave it at yes. Okay, I have everything set. I click on save. Okay, the template was successfully created. This is my webinar task. It has this little star here because this is my template for default. By default, every offer contract I send will have this template. I can change the default directly from here, clicking on set default. I can delete a template. I want to go in and edit it, I click here and edit. Come here. Yes, today is Friday and we are all mad here. I do whatever change I want to do. Let's add some more variables here. Property address, property county, property county, and property zip code. Property zip code. Save it, and that updates my template. Okay, that will be all for the email templates, and actually all of them work just the same. Let's go to the text messages. The thing to have an account with the text messages, let's create a new one. Add. Even though I do have the same menu here in my create template, remember this will be a text messages. Not all of the people that will receive it will have the option to see the images there. And of course, the text messages have a limit per word, per letter. So you want to keep it short and sweet. So again, you have the option to use the variables. The text messages sent through REIFax will actually go out through your Gmail account. They will go to the phone of the agent. That if the agent has a mobile phone registered in its information, the system will check the phone, make sure it's capable of receiving text messages, and send out the message. If the phone available is not able to receive a text messages, you'll have a failed notification, and if you go to tasks and fail, you'll see and it will say no mobile phone was found. And you'll know that that's why the text message didn't go out. So like I said, the text message will go out directly through your email account, the Gmail account you have set up. So they will, even though they receive it as a text message, they will not have a phone number identifying that text message. So if you want them to reply you with a phone number, you have to type in your phone number directly in the body of the text, or if not, just put a do not reply this text messages and put in your email or whatever. Again, just the same. The name, so I know what it is about. Follow up text for webinar. Hello. Let's put agent's nickname. I just sent I just sent you an offer on property. Property address. Check it out. that, I can put in my phone number here, contact phone. Or contact email. Contact email. And click on save. So this will be the template email for a text message. If I go to fax, here I have, if the system will, from the follow-up system, you will be able to send faxes if you have a fax app in your computer. It's not to send faxes through a regular fax machine, those things that you would put the phone on and whatever. That's old school. You have to have a fax app in your computer. You can subscribe to that and go back into settings, and here in settings, set up your fax app in the settings of REIFax. The system that you apply to will give you all the parameters, all the credentials you have to put in settings to be able to send faxes directly from REIFax. Again, it works exactly the same. Here is just to create a template, just like we did for the email template. If the person that you are sending the fax to doesn't have a fax, they usually will receive it as an email also. So don't worry about if they do have a fax or not. It's just that you have to have the fax app in your computer to be able to send them out. They will receive it as an email if they don't have a fax machine. Letter template. Let's close this. The letter template. The letter templates are the letters that you are going to actually print out when you're doing a mailing campaign. The mailing campaigns are for sending letters through regular mail. This is usually done for properties that are not listed for sale, properties out of the market, that you have to actually reach out to the owners, sending them a physical letter to their physical address through regular mail. So you create your letter here, go do your search, send your properties to your mailing campaign, select your mailing campaign, and select the letter you create here. That will generate a file for you to print out. You have to have a printer and paper and print out all the letters that you're going to actually put in an envelope and send out through regular mail. Again, this one works just the same. You can, let's click on add, and you see it's exactly the same. Let's select one of the previous one I had here. I'm going to edit this one. Like I said before, it actually works pretty much as any word. So you can change the type of letters. You can center or left. You can put it bold. You can change the text color. Background color. I can change the font. Let's see here. REIFax has several. Let's put Georgia. Again, here in the text also, I can use italic. I can underline. I can go full screen if I want to see it full screen, or go back to non-full screen. Again, I can put in my logo here. Let's put here at the end my logo. Let's put insert image and put, let's go for direct link. Remember that you have to select direct link, copy, and go back here and paste. Name, logo, okay, and that puts in my logo here. Once I have it just like I want, I put one to center all of it. And there I have my letter. Once I have it just like I wanted, I click on save. Okay, they work pretty much the same. Remember that variables are the same that you use when you're editing your contracts or your additional documents. So it's the same set of templates, so you will get familiar with them as you keep using your system. You just play around with them so you get to know all of them. So that's what I wanted to show you. Email templates, that this is the cover letter that goes out with your contracts, or you can create a template to send out by itself or with the additional documents without the contract. The text messages, they will receive it in their phone, but they're not going out from your phone. They're going out through your Gmail account. Remember to put in do not reply or typing in the body of the text your phone number or a way to contact you back. Faxes, you have to have a fax app downloaded into your computer, subscribe to it, and set it up in settings. I'll show you that. Settings, phones, email. Oops. Well, sorry for that. It was here. Let me check on that. Let's go back. Forget I said that. And letter templates. Letter templates are the letters that you are actually going to print out and send out through regular mail. And last of all, let me just tell you what this was about. This is not a letter, this is a task template. This is to create a way of working with your contract, sending out contracts, sending follow-up, scheduling calls. Please, if you have any questions on task templates, just go through the webinars in our REIFax channel in YouTube and learn a little bit more about it. Or you can schedule a coaching with us. Just give us a call or send us a text, send us an email, or open a chat. Remember, we have the chat here. You can contact us throughout the day during office hours from 9 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Or if you're working after hours, just go ahead and anyways open the chat, leave your question there, and we'll try to answer it as soon as we see it the next day. Do we have any questions? If we do not, it was a pleasure talking to you. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, how to create templates you use for sending your offers or following up on them. I wish all of you have a great, great weekend and see you next week. Bye.